Hello and welcome to Corpse Party! It's Bring Stabbity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbed, and with me I have...
Nweismuller, the second thirstiest ghost that you'll meet.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to get that reference by the end of the game. Until then, let's see what happens after our protagonists stupidly decided to perform an occult ritual by tearing apart a voodoo doll of a ghost and requesting her attention.
Yeah, just terrible fucking idea.
As says Have Stabbity Will Travel.
痛い足が
Oh no, her leg, her most attractive portion.
動くけど捻挫してる
Now they're stuck in a P. Diddy party forever.
ここはどこ家じゃない
Sorry, you're wrong. There's not enough lube here for it to be a P. Diddy party.
We need the 55-gallon drums for that.
Okay.
暗くてよく見えないえこれ学校
As tearing apart a ghost voodoo doll. Let's go, ghost! Yeah.
何これ
That's a reference to, oh god, what's that series called as?
Sorry, it's hell forever without relief. No lube. Yes. I don't know, Naomi. What is this place? Dark Gathering, he said.
Yes, Dark Gathering.
Ghost
is a Dark Gathering reference. Something
could you
that
read
we
the window
were
again?
Yes, sorry. I read fast.
Outside the window, so dimly lit as to be almost imperceptible, looms a sheer wall of dense foliage stretching as far as the eye can see. There's not even a hint of what may lie beyond it. Okay, yeah, kinda scary.
This square looks...
There's a loose board lying on the ground. Though scratched and banged up, it still seems to be fully intact, and not much worse for the wear. Oh, did we see Seiko? Or was I not looking when we did that?
We didn't see her.
Let's go back and see if we can see her. Oh, there we go. This place is scary, but I can't just leave. The school must have used a Chinese contractor. It's falling apart. There she is.
あれはセコセコセコ大変
Yep. Alright, now we can leave and explore the hallway. The dark and spooky hallway.
It is indeed dark and spooky.
There's a rusty bucket here. Yes, there is.
Ow! And that snapping sound, ow, that just...
Yeah.
I winced. And that's the mild.
足大丈夫かな
Yeah, it was bad and now it's worse. Oh, got something there. Heavenly Post. Third student reported missing. One by one, the young students of Heavenly Host, I'm assuming that's supposed to be elementary school, seem to be disappearing, as now a third student has joined the ranks of the missing. Classmates testify that 5th grader blank was on her way home from school but got separated from her friends in the hall and hasn't been seen since. As the girl from Dark Gathering would do the ritual to catch the ghost, police are investigating the possibility of a serial kidnapping and have assigned countless investigators to the case in hopes of a speedy resolution. However, 10 days have already passed since the first disappearance, giving parents and classmates ample cause for concern. Okay, yeah. There's some sort of official-looking printout pinned to the wall.
それより、聖子。
Let's check on Seiko. Oh man, this game has Mad Libs. Sweet. Pick a pronoun to fill in the blanks.
Seiko!
No, that was a name, not a pronoun that it needed.
息はしてる。聖子、ねえ聖子、起きてよ。
Yes, wake up, Seiko.
あれ、ナオミ、どったの？どったのじゃないわよ。心配させて。ここどこ？何これ？私だって知りたいわよ。ダメだ。びくともしないよ窓。外も真っ暗でよく見えないし。
Yep, no going outside. Gotta stay inside this school that's falling apart.
ここやっぱり学校なのかな。それにしてはなんか妙に机が小さい気がするんだよね。
It's a school for
小
munchkins.
学校みたい。
Or for elementary school students.
小学校ってまさか。
Oh, but it can, Naomi.
どうしたの？壁にプリントが天神省連絡通信って。
Yep.
天神小学校。私たちの学校、如月学園が建つ前に取り壊された廃校じゃない。
The one that was shut down and demolished.
私たちどこにいるの？みんなは、先生はどこに行ったの？
Oh, Seiko's
落ち着い
panicking.
て、聖子。
Not that I really blame her under the circumstances.
True. But definitely get those deep breaths.
ごめん。聖子も私も手を握り合ったまま声も出せなかった。歯がカチカチと音を立てるほど全身が震える経験なんて生まれて初めてだったから。頭の中がふわふわして、今自分たちの置かれている状況を整理して考えることができない。悪い夢かと期待してもちっとも目の前の景色は消えてくれない。ただ静寂が苦しい。ダメだわ。ダメ。黙ってると。ねえ、何が何だかわからないけど。
Oh, here I was hoping for
学校の外
airplane
に出てみない？
slapping sense into her.
外に？このままずっと震えていても何も解決しないと思うの。
Yes, we do.
Besides, I don't want to be in this creepy place any longer than I have to.
I mean,
で
that
も
is a perfectly
窓も開
valid
かないん
reason.
だよ。硬いとかじゃなくてガチって空間に固定されてる感じ。外になんて出られるのかな。
Well, you just gotta find the door.
だけど玄関とか非常口とかあればそこから外に出られるかもしれないじゃない。
Well, you know, ghosts are good about emergency exit regulations.
そうだね。じっとしてたら
You'd be surprised because they can just phase through
おか
walls
しくなっ
normally.
ちゃいそうだし。よし、とにかくこの部屋を出ましょう。私たちだけじゃなく、ひょっとしたら
Well, this place definitely keeps spirits up.
Yeah, it does
みん
keep
なも
them
いる
up.
かもしれないし、
Yeah, that's
み
simple.
んなと一緒なら
Also, I love this track. There are a lot of great tracks in Corpse Party.
なんとかなるかもしれないね。ええ。確証も何もない話。
That's the spirit. I cannot see
私も
comments like that in this game without my brain going somewhere other than where it's meant.
じっとしてると、私も
Yeah.
悲鳴を上げそうで、
Your brain does work like that.
必死に強がってみ
Full
せ
of
た。
puns.
Always full of puns. All right. We
And
have. Go ahead.
this is a pretty cool feature. They actually give you just some background information here. And yeah, you can just skip over this, but I actually feel like you benefit from it. So, you know.
I concur. Let's do it. Let's interact and learn. Satoshi Mochida, a 17-year-old student. Well, he was certainly a lot more cowardly than as you would expect from a 17-year-old earlier. Student Kisaragi Academy Senior High, Class 2-9. Fairly average, but popular, known for being both kind and cowardly in equal measure. Despite his timidness, he is very personable and open, which complements his general sensitivity towards others, make him a natural leader. No? The one person ever to challenge that leadership is Naomi, who is, consequently, the only person to whom Satoshi regularly defers judgment. Stabby can't help himself but read everything in this thing. Hey, you know I'm a reader. It's a fairly plain, unremarkable desk. There's nothing about it that's particularly noteworthy. Nothing outside, it seems. Your turn?
Naomi Nakashima, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9 and a classmate of Satoshi since junior high, frequently greets Satoshi with, "Oh, not you again." Having lost her father a few years back, Naomi and her mother now depend on one another for moral support. Still, she remains optimistic and cheerful. Her home life has given her an interest in nursing, which she's intent on pursuing. She spends her time studying, aiming for acceptance to medical school.
High goals.
She has an interest in nursing. Maybe she's the villain.
Why?
Nurses, man.
Okay. Seiko Shinohara, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9, lives very close to Naomi and generally accompanies her to and from school each day. Sounds like every stripper bio ever, says you wrong. A free spirit, she often says or does things that take others by surprise, though she's also easily forgiven due to her good nature and amiability. Her mother disappeared 3 years ago, leaving her with 3 younger siblings and a working father. As such, she basically serves as head of the household. Generally not the meaning of head of household that you hear. Seiko seems to regard Naomi as a kindred spirit, and the two of them frequently have long conversations about their many dreams for the future. A lone frog soaking in formalin sits upon the top shelf, eagerly awaiting dissection.
Please dissect me. Oh, great. I get to do Yuka. Wonderful.
Yep.
Yuka Mochida, Satoshi's 14-year-old sister. Though she's an 8th grader at Kisaragi Academy Junior High School, she looks and acts much, much younger. Oh, yes, she does. In the Mochida household, Yuka's always been the princess, generally getting her way and thus never really shedding her childlike behavior. Despite this, she yearns to grow up, often attempting to act older or braver than she is, which sometimes gets her into trouble.
Well, clearly not enough trouble yet. Sakutaro Morishige, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9. He's been in theater club with Mayu since middle school, and developed a real closeness with her. He finds socializing with anyone else to be more trouble than it's worth, however, so he typically regards his other classmates with indifference. Takes a great pride in his family heritage, and reacts violently if anyone makes fun of his name. The only exception is the nickname Mayu's given him, Shig.
Okay, it's still just the lone frog. All right.
But another one.
Mayu Suzumoto, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9, somehow looks much tinier than she actually is, but possesses a big heart and a bright personality.
Somehow we're completely unable to say the name of the school correctly.
Accepts anyone and everyone with open arms, never playing favorites, which has earned her nearly universal regard amongst her fellow students. Unfortunately, due to familial circumstances, this was Mayu's last day at Kisaragi High. She'll be moving shortly and transferring to a new school.
Ayumi Shinozaki, the 17-year-old appointed representative of Kisaragi High Class 2-9, often subjects her classmates to ghost stories and revels in hearing them scream. It's generally believed that she carries candles and other horror goods with her at all times, just in case an opportunity presents itself to use them. In truth, however, Ayumi wears this reputation as a mask to hide her own fear of the unknown, which rivals even Satoshi's in its intensity. When faced with any truly scary situation, her knees give out and panic sets in. Only her personal pride can break her out of this fear-induced state.
Yoshiki Kishinuma, a 17-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9, often regarded as sarcastic and cynical, but as far as he's concerned, he's just being honest. Although generally not one to participate in events, his fondness for Satoshi and Ayumi means he'll make an exception now and again if either is involved. With intense drama at home, Yoshiki currently works part-time after school to afford rent on a small apartment, where he lives alone. And another candidate for best character, other than the delinquent and Seiko, is Yui.
Yep. Miss Yui Shishido, a 23-year-old 11th grade English teacher at Kisaragi High, just started this semester after passing her teaching exam, and is eager to make an impression. Although not a perfect instructor by any means, her unjaded zeal and enthusiasm are infectious, and her students seem generally responsive to her methods. Also serves as a teacher's assistant during homeroom for Class 2-9, and really seems to have connected with the students there. Okay, that is the character introductions done. Let's get to the actual game.
じゃあ行こうナオミ。オッケー。あれねえナオミ。足どうしたの？ああ、緊張して忘れてたけど、さっき転んだ時捻挫したみたい。大丈夫？なんとか歩けるよ、平気。無理しないでね。肩貸してあげる。ほら。ありがとう。
The shelves are filled to overflowing with long, black hairs. Ugh.
I don't see any bunnies at all.
Different kind of hair. There's a door in the back of the room, but just as with the windows, it seems fixed in place like a decoration. Oh?
また寿司。収まった。もういいや。とにかく廊下へ出ましょう。
Yeah, Seiko doesn't have much fortitude here.
どうしたの？何？
The lights are on. They weren't earlier.
廊下の形が変わってる。
And the hallway changed just like Hogwarts. We're in Hogwarts.
今の地震で床が崩れたりしたんだよ。そうかな。
Yeah.
Well, Hogwarts also has ghosts, so you know.
So it's fitting. The gap is relatively narrow here. It seems crossable, but it's a little too wide to risk jumping. Ugh. There's a yellow fluid congealing inside the rusted bucket. Ugh.
Old lemonade.
やめてよ。
If you should encounter any dead ends, be sure to examine any spots on the walls or floors nearby that seem peculiar to you. Oh, that was a little fourth wall break there. The gap is relatively narrow here. It seems crossable, but it's a little too wide to risk jumping. There's a loose board lying on the ground here. Take it with you? Yes. Loose board. A plank of wood pried up from the floor. Has seen better days, but still seems relatively sturdy. Acquired loose board. And
So
as
you
tossed out a meow.
So you are controlling me through your access to the guide. Do I go up or down now?
Guide says to go down, so let's go that way.
そうだ、ナオミ。さっきの板使えないかな。橋に？なるかな。相当ボロボロだけど。
Let's try it. The loose board has been set in place. There we go. Fills exactly one square. And very importantly, we have a safe candle.
なんか見覚えある。
Alright, and we just want to explore this place for now. Some red shoes, that entire corridor.
ここやっぱり小学校の校舎なんだね。
That's right, Seiko.
ユウたちお腹空かせてるかな。
And she's already worried about her brothers.
セイコンち、今お父さん帰り遅いんだっけ？うん。なんせほら、うち兄弟多いから家計がね。父さん頑張ってる間、私が主婦やんないとね。
She gets to be the Hausfrau.
ユウくんたちまだちっちゃいもんね。セイコ偉い。女子高生にしてお母さんだ。
Wunderbar.
なんかそれ微妙。
She's calling you old, Seiko.
早く帰ってあげないと。てか、ナオミもだよね。お母さん一人で待ってる。
There you go. They
絶
both
対
have
帰ろうね。
motivation.
ナオミ、なんとかなるよ。
They both have the motivation to get back home. Alright, there we go.
Well,
They're at
now-
the doors and we can leave. Entranceway. The heavy door is firmly shut and seems unlikely or unwilling to open through any normal means. All so much for that.
ダメだわ。力ずくで開く感じじゃないみたい。
せっかく玄関まで来たのにね。別の出口探してみよっか。
そうだね。
First floor is no good. Maybe there's an emergency exit on the second floor or something. Yeah, good idea, Seiko.
Get back up and see. Yeah, maybe.
Alright, so now we backtrack. We may as well save again.
Yeah, why not? I'll just overwrite that because, you know.
Yeah, we didn't do anything critical here.
No, no.
Oh no! The loose board is dangling precariously over the edge. Pick it back up. Yes, please save our board. Alright, we got it back on in our inventory.
Well, at least it wasn't getting too bored hanging there, so.
Ah, the puns! Alright, let's cross again. Let's go.
Well, I know what fad it is all into.
Planking?
Yes.
Alright, let's head upstairs first.
The corner?
Yep. This game promotes recycling, gross hippies. They need punished. The stairs beyond this point are piled with rubble. There's no way through.
Rubble or chairs? One or the other.
One or the other. Alright. Uh-oh.
なんか言ったセイコ。
That doesn't sound like Seiko at all.
んにゃ
Nope.
And she literally just said, "Nya." So she responded with meow.
No wonder you like this game. And as does
何
too.
かの気配を感じたんだけど。
Well, it looks like there's...
Can't go any further, so we gotta head into the classroom. Explore here. What's going on? Ah!
どうしたのナオミ。
骨じゃない人の。
That's a little easier to see.
Yep, definitely a corpse. This is going to be a slow burner. Yes, it is.
But oh boy, it's going places.
It will.
なんで人が死んでんの。待って確かめてみるわ。本当に人の骨かどうか。
Maybe they're just sleeping.
Maybe it's just a mannequin.
やっぱり骨だよ。人の。
No bones about it. It's
Can't pick a bone with it.
君たち君たちは新しい犠牲者か。
人玉。
It's a ghost! Oh, they're dead, so they're voting Democrat now. As says, or should I say, yeah.
君たちと同じように 無理やりここに監禁されたものだ。
My grandmother voted Democrat. That's not possible. She wouldn't have ever done that if she was still alive.
Does the guide say anything?
There is no difference. Both of them give slightly different dialogue, but take us to the same place.
Let's go with confined.
Confined? I was brought here against my will and confined, just like you. What do you mean confined?
監禁って外には出られないってこと？
そうさ。この学校は君たちのいた世界とは切り離されて存在している。
We're trapped in a bubble universe
そ
or
ん
a
なところに
reality marvel.
私たち。
I don't know, Naomi. Think for a second.
何人も何人もこの空間へ送り込んでいるらしい。
Could it have anything to do with the occult ritual you
何
performed?
の罪もない生きた人間を次々とね。
AKA P. Diddy's
こ
basement.
こは恐ろしい力を持つ怨霊が作り出した呪われた異次元空間。いくつもの空間が重なり合う。
Yeah. Do take into account that thing.
多重閉鎖空間さ。
This is not just a bubble universe, it's one of many bubble universes stacked on top of each other.
君たちも我々も運悪く手にかかった誘拐の被害者というわけだ。
多重閉鎖空間？
そうだ。君たち二人の他にもここに連れてこられた者が何人かいるみたいだね。
まさか本当にみんなもここに？無事なのかしら？心配。
みんなもこの学校のどこかにいるの？
何人かは私にはわからないが、君たちと同時に連れてこられた人間が数名この学校に確かにいる。
やった！ナオミ、みんなも一緒だよ！
I mean, that's one way of looking at it.
持田くんもきっといるよ！よかったね、ナオミ！
だが会えない。この学校内に確かにいるが、存在している次元が違う。
They're in a different bubble universe.
再び仲間と会いたければ、同じ次元に存在する方法を見つけなければならない。そうすれば。
We need to find a means of entering space. Too bad we didn't have Elon with us.
脱出はできなくとも、せめて一緒に死ぬことくらいはできるかもしれないな。
そんな、どうやったら帰れるの？
And Elon's sort of an expert at entering space, isn't he?
怨霊って何者なの？どうしてこんなことを？
Because you ripped apart the Sachiko doll, Naomi, that's why.
わからない。彼らの目的も、ここから抜け出す方法も。だが、頑張れるかもな。君たちは一緒の次元に存在できただけ、まだ幸運だ。
Yurong asked about food, water, and toilet paper. In regards to toilet paper, you already saw the bucket full of pee. And you will see more information about toilets also. As for food and water, I don't believe there is any.
But they're actually mentioned as a factor for things.
頭が二つあれば、発想も広がる。
Yeah, work together. Don't get separated. Hint, hint.
なんとか脱出方法を見つけ出すんだ。私たちのように。なら。
Oh, look, there's another ghost in the room.
And for some reason, that one doesn't seem quite as friendly.
Just sort of sitting there staring at us.
Very staring.
ナオミ逃げよう早くリア
We're forced
Okay,
out.
we,
All right.
Mm. それよりさっきの子供
ぼんやり光ってたよね。
that first ghost actually seemed pretty friendly for a ghost.
Yeah, I mean, the guy might have even been
信
named
じられないん
Casper.
だけど。本当に現実なの？これ。
No, don't worry, Naomi, it's just a video game. Sadly,
Oh,
you're a video game
人玉と
character,
かい
so
た
for
し。
you it is real.
あんなの初めて見た。
聖子も見たんだよね。
話もした。
わけわからない。けど、ただ校舎を出れば家に帰れるなんて簡単な状況じゃないのは確かなのかも。
大丈夫だよ。明るく行こうよ。ね、ね。
Yes, okay. Let's step into the classroom again. And let's see what's left behind.
We should recheck the corpse, right?
We do need to check the corpse.
助けて。助けて。
Judging by size, this appears to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. Closer inspection reveals a school ID name tag. Misato and it disappeared too quickly.
Well,
Yoshiyuki Shinohara from Misato Municipal Brotherhood High, Class 3-4. Cause of death, caught in a trap, bled out, age 18. Oh darn.
so name tags. They are a thing that exists in this game that's cool to collect. And unfortunately, one of the reasons we're playing it the extremely convoluted way we're doing it rather than just playing it on my computer and streaming from there, because
Yeah.
this
Anyway.
game, for whatever reason, doesn't give you any way to actually reset your progress at all, and there's not even easy files to delete.
Rows of dead bugs are neatly arranged on each shelf. Yeah, and we spent a lot of time getting every single name tag and everything. More black hairs. Anyway, we actually need to backtrack now and head back up the stairs that were blocked off earlier.
Before we do that,
Sure, we can save. We're in class 2A.
so
ここで死ぬと永遠に死んだ瞬間の痛みが続く。
that's not disturbing at all.
Yeah, it would kind of suck.
成仏への道は完全に閉ざされているからね。
Yeah, I don't believe you.
どうして俺はあんな死に方を。
Okay, maybe I do believe you. A key to some unknown lock. Has that classic key shape suggesting it's rather old. Alright, we got our unknown key.
苦しみがずっとって
想像しないでおこうよ。
And
Alright.
consider that every time they comment on the compounding suffering that characters are going through, because we've gotten a tiny foretaste of it with the sprained leg and the pain that Naomi's going through now, but it's an ongoing theme.
Az asks, what's on the
何
blackboard?
これ、さっきこんなのあった。
わかんない。何かの絵だよね。
I cannot make heads or tails of it. Depicts a figure holding a pair of scissors pursuing 4 smaller figures. Ah! Okay, I know what that is. Everyone else, keep that in mind. We'll learn what that is later. And let's save again. Next slot again. Not that it really matters, but whatever. Okay, and let's move on. Heavenly Host Elementary. Notice to all faculty and students. I'm going to kill you! Oh, so they too played the clock tower.
What's this then?
As said, oh, so they too played clock tower.
Well, I can't say that I did, so...
Yeah, neither did I. Ooh. Got text. No running in the halls. Any student caught running will be severely disciplined. Alright, let's see here. Hop on in, if we can.
Okay.
Classroom 3A. The door is locked.
I was waiting for your guidance for what I should be doing now, because we're doing this the guide damn it way.
Yes, we are. We're doing guide damn it.
なんだろう。胸が今一瞬心臓がズキッとしたの。なんか嫌な予感がする。この部屋。
Yeah, definitely a bad feeling.
Also, but this whole thing about her having a bad feeling about this room is also a truly dastardly bit of fake out as far as the scripting for this chapter goes, as
it is.
Stab.
Yep, and I fell for it the first time we played.
鍵のかかってた部屋だよ。絶対重大な秘密が隠されてるよ。こういう部屋。ね。
Yes, Seiko wants the booty.
Seiko does want the booty. We do want to go in.
And that's why we're keeping a save before this. Because we need to...
Yep.
Alright.
Let's go talk to the corpse. A message has been painstakingly scratched into the floor with fingernails. Whatever you do, don't look at the newspaper!
やっぱ出ましょう。この部屋なんか変だよ。
でも気になるな。新聞ってあれ？
I'm guessing we're going to take a look at the newspaper now.
Nope.
Because
we will not. Do not look at the newspaper. So, this is actually where we're going to introduce the fact that I'm trying to make this an interactive video. Right here, I mean, our regular video is just going to continue going through until we get to one of the endings. However, right here, we're having a break on the interactive video, and you, the audience, get to pick whether or not we go grab it or we don't grab it. Option A, we do go grab it, and that will lead to 2 out of the 3 possible bad endings. And do go grab it will lead to the good ending and the last of the bad endings. But we're shooting for the bad ending, so let's just leave.
Wait, I thought reading the newspaper... I really don't remember the scripting on this room then.
Yeah, nope. Reading it is the good ending.
Really?
Yep. Okay. Admit it, you hate all your friends. Oh, actually, we do want to go back in there. Eventually, you'll kill one another. We want to check the corpse. A message has been painstakingly scratched. Oh no. Okay, never mind. We can't do it until we get the newspaper. So we don't. Let's just leave. We leave and keep going.
Give me a moment here. I actually need to go to the restroom. Sorry.
No worries. Let's stop the recording here.
All right.
Okay, we're back. Let's continue on. So we do want to go south now.
Alrighty.
And I believe there are 2 locked rooms. Ooh, definitely something to explore here. Science lab. The door seems almost like a model, as if sculpted onto the wall. There's no way of opening it. What the hell is this? It's very horrifying.
なんか壁に思いっきり
Yeah, yes it does.
向こうから叩きつけられて潰れた死体っぽい。うわ、生臭い。
ごめん、大丈夫、ナオミ。
大丈夫。
She's not fine.
離れましょう。
It's dinner.
Oh, good.
It's somebody's dinner.
Good news about food, at least.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, nothing
And
else.
it doesn't even let me examine it.
No, it doesn't.
And you notice the hallway actually brightened up after getting away from that horrible, horrible place.
Yep. Infirmary. The door is locked. Another loose board. Let's grab that. Plank of wood pried up from the floor. Cool. We have our replacement plank. And let's check the corpse and the note. There are several crumpled sheets of paper on the floor next to the body. They seem to have been dropped by the victim at the time of death. We 4 noble musketeers begin today. Let's meet behind the main gate after school. Hoito. I'm in classroom 5A. Everybody's fine. Yuzuha, come join us. Asuka. The mostly bleached skeletal remains of a female student lie sprawled across the floor. Loose bones and scraps of clothing are dangling from a hole in the ceiling above the body, suggesting she fell to her death from the second floor. Upon closer inspection, there's a student ID name tag attached to what's left of her uniform. Yuzuha Mikami. Let's take a
And
peek.
Yusuha was just mentioned in that, so one of the four musketeers.
Yes, she is. Seisei Academy for Girls, Class I-2. Yuzuha Mikami, ribcage smashed in with blunt instrument.
Possible the blunt instrument was the floor.
Possibly. Alright, let's keep going.
Or it's possible the blunt instrument killed her and then she fell through the hole while, being dead.
Potentially. I told everyone that I'd go with them.
Stab.
So why have I been left behind? Sorry, I've been multitasking. It hurts. It hurts so much.
いろんな人たちがここに連れてこられたって話は本当
There
み
have
たいだ
been.
ね。
It hurts. It hurts. Now I'm thinking of the fucking shows, so I can't even pronounce it. Mythos games.
なんとかなるよ
Don't know if you've ever heard of those.
I have not, no.
They are a series of adventure games. I may get the numbers wrong. In order of release, they're 5 Days a Skeptic, 7 Days a Stranger, and 6 Days a Sacrifice. Although chronologically in setting, those are 1, 3, 2, but they're a series of horror adventure games, which was
Yeah. Alright, there we go. We need to talk to the ghost.
ここから脱出したければここで死んだ。先の犠牲者たちが残したメッセージを見逃さないことだ。校舎内の張り紙にも思念が宿ってダイイングメッセージが浮き出ている。
dying message.
They have. He's also in pain.
苦しい苦しいよ。
Alright. We got another fork. Let's head east.
Okay.
Let's hop in. Let's remember that little glowing piece of light 2 steps over to the right from the broken floor. South side of the...
You.
Bless you.
You.
Let's try the other door.
Oh, look, a corpse and a message.
Ooh, let's grab those. Skeletal remains of a girl with a big hole in her skull are still sitting in the chair. Closer inspection reveals a student ID name tag.
That cloth's actually holding up remarkably well for the state the flesh is in.
It does, yeah.
And
Asuka
Asuka.
Kato. The other one that was
Oh.
mentioned there.
Yep, one of the...
One of the 4 musketeers.
Well, and also from Seisei Academy for Girls Class I-2, Asuka Kato. Skull cracked open with blunt instrument. Age
Yep.
16.
Ooh, crumpled up note.
Fell from the skeleton's hand.
You're
You're an idiot, Koito. If you don't believe with all your heart, then we'll never get rescued. I thought we were friends.
All right, well, that thing has moved. So let's try going to the other side. Hey, another friendly ghost. Someone else's thoughts echo in your head. If you don't keep a close eye on it, that light's going to run away from you. Pay attention to its location, find the exact spot where it once stood, and examine it thoroughly.
Well, that really
こっ
helps.
ちから入ると向こうに逃げちゃう。あっちで待ち伏せすればいいってこと？
Hey, smart idea, Naomi. Right there. Yes.
さっき光ってたのはこの辺だっけ？
It is late, yes. Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
right. Alright, let's get to the other side quickly. Oh, and the friendly ghost is gone. There we go, success.
あっと取れた！やったよ、ナオミ！
Hooray! We got it!
本当？よかった。
ほら、これだよ。
Acquired infirmary key. Awesome. Very good. We needed that.
協力成功ってやつ？
嬉しいね。
Keiko is very pleased about them making a good team.
Yep.
Meow, 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 meow.
Is there anything there? Doesn't look like we can go in there. Ah. 1 second, I'm gonna steal controls.
Surely.
There we are. Alright, good night, Az. Alright, you got controls again. Basement. The door is nailed shut. It definitely won't be opening anytime soon. Do not enter under any circumstances. Principal Takamine Yanagihori.
I'm sure this basement won't turn out to be important.
No, definitely not important at all. Alright, another corpse and another note. My head is splitting. It's unbearable. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. When we found Yuzuka's body, I saw a black shadow. But I didn't tell anyone about it, and now it's killed them all. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. The lower half of the text is obscured by a thick layer of dried blood. Alright, let's check the corpse. Skeletal remains sprawled across the floor here. Small enough to be a middle schooler. Looking closely, you can see a student ID name tag. Koito.
And, Stab, knowing what we do, I think we know what this account from Koito means, incidentally.
Seisei Academy School for Girls, I2, Koito Fujiwara, skull cracked open with blunt instrument, age 15.
Or maybe not. I was just
maybe not,
thinking,
maybe because I forgot, but yeah.
I was thinking maybe darkening related stuff, but maybe not.
Potentially, but not necessarily. Alright, now we gotta head back. So south, and we'll head back upstairs.
What's this way?
I guess we can continue if you want. I don't think there's anything left to the east, but we can check. Oh, you were correct. There's a red door. Custodian's closet. Go ahead.
The door is affixed to the wall like a decoration. It won't open. There's an erratic noise like that of TV static coming from within. Well, that's intriguing, and the door certainly stands out visually, but
Very visually stands out. There's a handwritten... Go ahead.
There's a handwritten letter on the floor. I'm a goner, sis. The tendons in my ankle have been cut really bad. The bleeding just won't stop. Please, don't give up. I want you to keep living for both of us. I'm going to document everything I've learned so far in the hope that you can use this information to help keep yourself safe. First, all the windows, doors, and outside walls of this school are completely immovable. You can't open them, can't break them, can't bust them down. Anything that doesn't lead outside of the school, though, like the hall windows in the classrooms, can be affected to some extent or another. Second, just as some people are inherently good or bad-natured, some of the ghosts in here are good, while others are quite nasty. The more kind and gentle spirits shed a pale blue light, while the less savory types appear in blood red and glow like fire. It hurts. Having the tendons in the heels of your feet sliced out is so excruciating. I'd rather my feet be cut off altogether than have to bear this pain. My only solace is knowing that when I die, it'll stop hurting.
Well, according to the ghosts, it won't.
But sis, before I go, I want to see you one more time. I want to hug you. I don't want to die alone, sis. I don't want to die at all. I'm scared. My dear sis. The increasingly messy lettering on the paper becomes completely illegible at this point. Live, sister. Live for us both. Just want to be freed from this pain.
Harsh.
It's a partially bleached skeleton sprawled across the floor. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any sort of name tag this time. Based on the gore-soaked remains of the uniform and the length of the hairs scattered around the head, it's safe to say this was a female student.
Okay.
I don't know.
Glad we got that extra info.
Long hairs don't necessarily mean a female student.
True.
Ice.
But in Japan, it usually does. More often than in America.
I'm just cracking a joke because, as Stab knows, my hair is quite long.
And Weiss's hair is in fact long, and Naomi's hair is short. So. Alright. Let's take that. Now, despite getting the infirmary key, we don't actually want to go to the infirmary. Quite yet. Let's head north all the way, and we're going to take the stairs over on the east side to get to the third floor. Right there. Yes, we will. Uh-oh. There's a boy there. Do not re-evic matters. The conclusion. Some of the letters have faded away completely, making it difficult to piece together what the sentence is saying. Yeah, I only gathered conclusion there.
I know exactly what it says, actually.
Go ahead.
Do not read the victim's memoirs to their conclusion.
Ah, that is correct. And guess what we're going to be doing? Reading the victim's memoirs to their conclusion. A pile of haphazardly strewn human bones is heaped upon the floor. On closer examination, a student ID name tag can be seen jutting out from one side. Sasha Shinonome.
And I'm guessing that Sasha was the last unnamed Four Musketeer.
That is correct. These are the 4 girls from Seisei Academy from Girls. Ribcage smashed in with blunt instrument. So many blunt instruments here.
Yep.
And we have just 1 name tag left to go. Not bad. Let's grab the note also. There's a crumpled up piece of paper on the ground that seems to have fallen from the corpse's lifeless hand. God will surely save me. Okay. Well,
Yeah, about that.
yeah, according to this game, God doesn't seem to have much power inside this pocket universe. Boys' room nearby, girls' room further on.
All right, do we do something in the restroom here, or are we,
Yeah,
what are we doing?
We can take a peek at the boys' restroom. It doesn't seem to do anything. I don't think it does anything, but we can just step inside and take a peek.
I'm just determining what we're doing.
Yep. Even turning the handle all the way, not a drop of water emerges from the faucet. Drain is completely stopped up with long strands of black hair, and the basin is filled with dirty water. Well, there you go. There's the water that you were asking about, you wrong earlier.
I'm not sure that's potable, though.
Neither do I. Same thing. Yeah? Yeah. Smell of ammonia is staggering.
Yep.
Good one.
何今の。本当に聞こえたのか、幻聴なのか。
We'll learn more about that ghost later. In one of the bonus chapters. But for now, let's head over to the girls' side. Oh, I guess we got a bucket to check. Clump of unidentifiable meat inside the rusted bucket, completely crawling with maggots. Ew.
Bonus protein.
Yeah, no. Faucet makes an unpleasant sound of clanging pipes when the handle is turned, but no water comes out. The drain is completely stopped up with long strands of black hair, and the basin is filled with dirty water. Even turning the handle all the way, not a drop of water emerges. It won't open.
All right, now what?
1 second. Check the second stall to leave the bathroom and try. All right, yeah, let's just head back to the stairs.
ねえナオミんお尻の薬持ってない塗るやつ
S medicine.
あんたまた？
最近なんかお尻の調子悪くてさ
TMI.
普通の軟膏ならあるよ。ほれ。
サンキューじゃあちょっと塗ったくってくる
Definitely TMI, Seiko.
イエーイ
もうちょっと恥じらいなよ。
No, she does not. That is her character personality. She does not have shame. Anyway, let's try to head down the stairs without Seiko.
Hi, Yuka.
Yup.
ゆかちゃんの声。
Can we try again?
聖子、ほったらかしはまずいよね。
Okay, I think that'll...
こうほったらかしはまずいよね。
Yep, that'll block us from going any further. Let's go back and grab Seiko. We got the little, just, extra bonus scenes there.
聖子？あ、いや、いるならいいの。お待たせ。薬ありがと、ナオミ。はい、握手。
ああ、あれ、あそこ開いたの？ん？さっきあそこの扉開かなかったような気がするんだけど。
そうだっけ？なんとなくあの個室に入ったんだけど。
まあいいや。ねえ、聖子、それより今外でゆかちゃんの声が聞こえたの。多分下の階。
ほんと？行ってみよっか。
うん。
Alright. Yep, definitely won't open. Alright, let's head back downstairs. And this time we are going to the infirmary. Oh no! Naomi!
大丈夫？危ない。
足が。ありがとう、腕掴んでくれて。
うん、よかった、落っこちなくて。足の捻挫きつそうだね。とりあえず休めるとこで休みなよ。
Definitely should.
だね。
ほら、私に肩乗っけて。
ありがとう、聖子。
気にしない、気にしない。
Yeah. Seiko doesn't mind supporting you, Naomi.
No, she doesn't. If you haven't been successful in finding a way out yet, I doubt we'll have any more luck anytime soon. Besides, I don't think my ankle can take much more. Alright. Off to the infirmary we go, and we need to make a save once we're in there. Next one.
Eh, 本当？拭きなよ、ティッシュで。
絶対これ人の内臓だよ。蝶みたいなの踏んだらブチュってうんこみたいなの出たもの。
Juicy pile of dog poo.
Well, that person was huge, so that means they have huge guts.
They might have
嫌なこ
global
と言わない
guts.
でよ。本当に生えちゃうじゃない。
ごめん。
And it sure looks like someone ripped and tore,
Yep.
right?
Yes, it does. Did
Oh,
we read
hey,
that
a
note?
note.
Or is that a new one? The fate that awaits you from here on out is a cruel one indeed. Ah, that is the warning. That we are on a bad end right now. If you should get stuck and lose hope, the answer may lie in your past. Relive it, and search through areas you've not yet seen. So yes, that note is warning us. You may simply be missing the one thing you desperately need to continue onward. Reality will often throw such twists at you. So yeah, that note is warning us that we are on the that we are on a bad ending, and if we go through those doors, we are reaching a point of no return. Nweis, let's cross the point of no return and get the bad ending. Use the infirmary key. The door is now unlocked. And let's save and take a quick pause once we do save. Okay, on a new file. Good. Alright, from here on out, we need to make yet another choice. If you're on the interactive video, option A, we will get the first of the bad endings. Option 2, we'll continue on to get the second of the bad endings. So yeah, there's that. However, if you're here on the regular episode, then we're just gonna continue straight on. Let's do it, Nweis. The handle turns, but not a drop of water comes out.
喉乾いたな。
Yeah?
So yes, they do make a point of hunger and thirst as the story goes on, and it's
And it gets worse. Vast quantities of medicine and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves, along with a single bottle of rubbing alcohol. Also important. What did they need all of these for? There's an anatomical diagram of the human body tacked to the wall. Looking closely, it seems as if someone painted over each of the organs with actual blood. It's an old-fashioned space heater, but it's so full of ash that it'll probably never light again. A box of matches is on the ground next to it. Take them? Yeah, may as well. There's a small lamp on the desk, but it doesn't seem to work. Flipping the switch does nothing.
the switch does nothing.
There's an old journal on the desk. At least it appears to be a journal. In reality, it's more like a model fused to the desk's surface. It can't be lifted and the page can't be turned. There's an old... Oh, same thing. Wash your hands with soap. Good advice. There's a pair of scissors on one of the shelves, both its blades covered liberally in blood. And now we know where the blood for that drawing came from. Vast quantities of medicines and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves, but no alcohol, which means that chest,
意外と
that one
誇りっ
with the
ぽくないね
alcohol, is a
レッド。
hint.
ほんとだ。よかったね、ナオミ。とりあえず休みなよ。
うん。じゃあちょっと横になるね。
なんでそんな隅っこに？
隅っこの方が落ち着くんだ、私。
I can agree
Agree.
with that. Nooks and corners are great.
Cats also agree with this. Cats love their nooks and corners.
わかる。私もそうだよ。なんか足首固定できるものないかな。ちょっと休んでて、ナオミ。
So, during one of the remodels during my childhood, so I don't know, I was probably about 8 or so. Piper, hang on. Piper Fraser, I know the guts on the wall belong to, but it's been a while, so I could be wrong. Potentially. But yeah, as a kid, after one of the remodels, like I said, I was probably like 8, 9, 10, something like that. My bed, which used to have like kind of a bunch of shelves near the headboard, my parents rearranged it so that was on the side of the bed, but the slot where the headboard from the bed would go in was now kind of just like this nook on the side of the bed. Oh man, I loved dropping in there. Tiny little place to hide.
Somehow recessed spaces next to a bed are now making me think of Insanity featuring galvanized square steel with eco-friendly wood veneer.
That was a crazy video. But all right, enough of that. Let's have the girls go to sleep.
Speaking of horror,
Yes.
すまないね。
感謝には及ばねえよ、ナオミさん。
Seiko's looking around like we did.
よし。
Oh, she did find something.
板切れと包帯ゲットしたよ。はい、じっとしててね。
ありがとう。助かる。
Oh,
よし、
Piper,
完璧。ど
you meant the guts in the hallway, not the blood on the wall here. Yes, I do know who they belong to, as well. So, but don't spoil it.
すごい楽。セイコ、ありがとう。
うどういたしまして。 私も前足首やった時あるんだ。
Yeah, I have a habit
あ
of
と
hurting my
冷や
ankle
すもので
frequently,
もあ
so
ればいい
yeah.
んだけどね。
助かったよ。って寝てるし。いいけど。
お許しもゲット。ぷぷぷぷ。では遠慮なく。
相変わらず変な子だね。
Seiko really is a goof, but a
She
lovable
is.
goof.
Yeah, very lovable.
ねえねえ、ナオミ？持田くんに会ったら何したい？
は？
だってさ、ほら、極限状態に置かれた二人って恋に落ちやすいって言うじゃん。
Are you speaking from experience, Seiko?
もう覚悟決めて告っちゃいなよ。きっとナオミのことも可愛さ3割増しで見えるって、持田くん。
I don't think she needed that to experience love, sweet love.
No.
あんたといるとなんか普通にいつもの学校で喋ってるみたいだよ。
Well, she is good at
あ
that.
りがとう。考えとく。
早く会えるといいね。でも一方で、彼までこんなひどい目に遭ってなければよかったのにって、ここにいなければよかったのにって心配してるんだよね、ナオミ。
Seiko being surprisingly mature for what a goof she acts like,
Yeah,
which is her character, actually.
true.
これって
And
母性
Naomi
みたい
also
な
being
もの？
mature.
Yes.
深いわ。
Seiko, you're the one with maternal
軽い
instincts.
口調でよく見てるよね、この子。かなわないや。
Well, when she's a mother to all those kids, that kind of happens.
I also sort of get the impression that Seiko isn't nearly as dumb as she pretends to be. She pretends to be because it's funny.
Yeah, that does make a ton of sense.
I mean, that's just my read on it, but what do you sort of agree with that?
I agree with it. She's just playing the dumbness up.
私、後で謝らなきゃ。
The thing is, she just really doesn't care what other people think in general. She'd rather just have fun, even if it makes herself look the fool.
Uh,
ごっくりって何？
すまねえ、ナオミさんの尻見てると生唾が。
and it gives her an excuse to be totally thirsty for Naomi.
Spoilers, Seiko is totally thirsty for Naomi. Yeah, no, she really is perving on Naomi's ass. She's not just joking about it.
Yep,
意味わかんない。
100% serious. And Naomi has no idea how to react to that. Oh no, it's Yuka!
またゆかちゃんの声。
We've been beset by the evil haunting these halls.
聞こえたね。ちょっと見てくるよ。ナオミはもう少し休んでて、すぐ戻るから。
心配だから私も行くよ。
大丈夫だよ。ちょっと待ってて。
Naomi really should have gone.
I insist, don't worry, I'll be fine. Just keep dat ass parked on dat bed. You got it?
でも、
せっかくだし、もう少し休んでなよ。
うん。わかったわ。
Good. Well, not good, but whatever.
本当に楽になった。さすがだな、聖子。
So, Stab, after
Yes.
we're through with all this, should I be going for the nearer or the farther bad end at this point?
The nearer bad end. Definitely the nearer. This episode has gone on way too long already.
サトシ
Alright.
どうしてるかな
Alright. Wow, another flashback. Rumble, rumble.
ちょっとサトシ何しがみついてるのよあとそこ胸
Get a hold of yourself and not my breasts.
すまん、見えなくて。
Satoshi lies.
可愛いんだから
You're lucky you're cute. She enjoyed it. They both enjoyed it.
会いたいよなんでこんなことに
Alright, interruption once again. The thing that I said earlier, now is when it applies. Select the first option on the interactive part to get to the first bad ending. Select the second option to get to the second bad ending. Anyways, if you could please play around a bit and get ourselves to the bad ending, so that we can finally wrap up
Okay,
this
yeah,
episode.
there's no save here, so we have to go through all that again. Gotcha.
Yep. We want to try to leave.
Yeah, no, I was just checking to see if anything
If anything
had,
changed.
どうして鍵まで閉めてるの
Oh no, the door's locked. No visible bolt keeping the door closed, nor any other evidence that it's been locked at all.
嘘鍵かかってないのに開かない
Because it's sealed. Uh-oh.
子供の声
Definitely children
夏
laughing.
休みには皆さんで遠足に出かけましょうね。
誰
Wash the blood with soap. Ooh, they changed hands to blood.
なんか頭が痛いな耳鳴りがする
Uh-oh. Creepy ghost. The door is latticed with countless strands of black hair rooting it in place. Well, now we know why it wouldn't open.
人の気配ボールペンで書き殴る音だわ
The, that's open.
さっちゃん、迎えに来てくれたの？
Creepy voice. There's the black shadow.
何よこれ
That's the one that all the girls mentioned.
逃げなきゃ
Run away! Run away! The black mist begins to wrap itself around Naomi's body. There's no question that this is a malevolent force. If this continues, death is inevitable. Can we get back to the diary? Eek! Scratch, scratch, scribble, scratch. Haphazardly scrawled shorthand begins appearing in the journal on the desk, as if being written by unseen hands. The letters are so misshapen and inconsistent, however, that they're completely illegible. How about the desk lamp? Can it give us anything? Previously inoperable desk lamp now shines with an unnatural, almost ethereal glow. Oh no! Eek! You're dying. That's what's happening, Naomi. The black mist begins flowing into Naomi's body, through her nose, her mouth, her ears, her eyes. In no time at all, she's completely engulfed. With vision darkening and consciousness fading.
I swear the gasping and gurgling is just convincingly horrid.
It is. The last thing Naomi ever sees. Ah! Is the wildly grinning visage of a woman she's never seen before. Wrong end. All right. Congratulations.
Well,
that is our first bad end.
And if you thought that wasn't too terrible, given the warning I gave, you're right. That was... But you ain't seen nothing yet.
No, you haven't. Anyway, give me controls for just a second. We can hop over to the ending list, and we have gotten... There we go. Wrong end number 2, attacked and enveloped by a black, mist-like spirit. However, that is it for this episode. Please like, follow, subscribe, check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description, and you can always go back to the start of this interactive section and try a different path to see what you'll get. All right, bye now.